Good afternoon, everyone. How you doing? My name is John Hurley. I'm your judge this afternoon. We're in first appearance court. Today is the day the court determines whether or not there's probable cause for your arrest. We're not here for trial, so you don't need to tell us about your case. You don't need to explain yourself, defend yourself, or point out any issues about your arrest. It's not for today. Save all of that for your attorney in a private meeting. Understand you have the constitutional right to remain silent. You should utilize that right at all times, but if you give up the right to remain silent, whatever you say today can and will be used against you. Also, if you have a private attorney, let me know who that is. We'll contact your attorney and let them know that you're in court this afternoon. When I call your name, please step forward. You ready to go, Mr. Rawson?
Yes, John.
Okay. Now see Diana Tenellis.
It's a DUI from this morning.
You know it.
Good.
Well, Mr. Tenellis.
I don't think that's...
That's not my client, Your Honor.
Tenellis? No?
It's Fritz
Mine is
Anderson.
Fritz Anderson.
Judge, this was the
Mine
young
is
lady.
Fritz Anderson. And Your Honor, thank you for
Oh, wait,
resetting this.
I wrote it on the wrong one. Sorry about that. Yeah, Fritz
Judge, this is a young lady who we were going to check and see if her probation had been resolved already.
Okay, can I just ask her to step aside? I have an attorney here. Thank you. I need Fritz Anderson, please. Fritz Anderson, come on up, sir.
Main jail, Judge.
Mr. Anderson, you're being represented
Hello,
by Mr.
Judge.
Rawson.
Man, we really been trying to help you. But you know what?
Your Honor, first of all, I want to thank...
Let me let Mr. Rawson go ahead and talk.
You know what?
Your Honor, first of all, I want to thank you for resetting this for this afternoon, and thank Mr. Miller as well for getting in contact with me this morning.
Well, let's find out what's going on here. He's charged with DUI, property damage, license suspended,
You're gonna be locked down on the
and
left
that's
skip
what
too.
so we've got papers. See, it's something.
I believe so.
Okay. Well, you knew where they are on this. We have a case here where a single vehicle crashed 3 o'clock in the morning. Allegedly, he drove into a tree, and then it says that he was incoherent, smelled like alcohol.
Put them in the middle there.
You know. So, is there anything you'd like to say?
Yes, Your Honor. Based on the fact that these two DUIs have occurred in such a short period of time, I think it's very clear that Mr. Anderson needs help, needs treatment. And if Your Honor revokes pretrial, he'll be in here for, I mean, there are 2 misdemeanors. He could be in for 10, 30, 40 days. Long term, that's not going to do anything for him. It's not going to give him the care that he needs, and it's not going to sufficiently protect the public, because after a short jail term, he'll be out and he'll be on probation without any further restrictions.
Understand.
So, based on the severity of the 2 offenses, the short term, the short time in between the 2. I believe that there are sufficient ways to not only help him but protect the public, such as with a scram monitor, that we can put him. I understand he violated pretrial, but there weren't sufficient safeguards in place for him, and maybe maybe his issues were missed. He did attend level 1 of DUI school immediately on this case, and they have certain things in place, but it's not that strenuous. There's not a lot of treatment involved. There's a little bit here, a little bit there. And I believe, Your Honor, for something like this, which is more of a long-term problem, given the fact that they're just misdemeanor short-term penalties, I think he's in a much better position for himself and the public if we can put him on a scram monitor, if we can order counseling and make it the fact that this now becomes his job. This in addition to his employment, because he does have employment.
He does. Does he have family here in town?
That I'm not sure about. I've only met with Mr. Anderson. If the court can inquire. But that I've only represented him for about a month.
Do you have any family here in town?
I'm sorry?
Do you have family here in town?
As in Broward County, no.
Well, how about South Florida?
Kendall, immediate blood family, yes.
Who do you have?
A cousin.
Okay.
Your Honor.
Go ahead.
I just believe Mr. Anderson just poses too much of a danger. I was reading the probable cause affidavit from his last the pending DUI.
Right.
In that case, he drove through a red light at approximately, according to the report, approximately 40 miles per hour without stopping. Then he was driving in the wrong direction northbound on A1A. Today, it's alleged that he's in a crash where he's driven up onto the sidewalk. I mean, he just poses too great a danger at this point. How's it going to be explained to someone, he gets in another accident and hurts someone? How's it going to be explained that now with 2 DUIs, he's still out? Scram device isn't going to stop him from getting behind the wheel. It just tells us if he's drinking.
I understand.
Your Honor, if I may just counter that, if you revoke his bond today, I plea him out to both these charges in a matter of a week and a half. He could be out on probation, which is no further restrictions, actually less restrictions than he was on pretrial before, and I don't want him to pick up a third.
I understand.
So,
Well, I hope he doesn't pick up a third, because I hope he would learn how serious this is. If in fact he does have to take a plea to 2 DUIs, but the court, as the court said many times before, the court's primary duty is to ensure that the rights of the defendant are adhered to and protected at this stage of criminal proceedings. But as soon as the court does that, the court needs to look at other things. One of them, and one of the primary things, is to look at whether or not he represents a danger to the community, and the court needs to protect the community. We have a prior DUI from recently, and now we've got him driving and running his car allegedly running into a tree, and the court is concerned about the level of intoxication. He already had restrictions on his driver's license that he should not be driving. He allegedly violates those and runs into a tree when it appears that he was highly intoxicated. I do appreciate your presentation. Your argument is for us. And today the court will set his bond on count 1 and 2 at $1,000. Revoke his pretrial release on 15-016685 MU10A. The defendant is not allowed to operate a motor vehicle while any of these cases are pending, and the court, he's not allowed to consume any alcoholic beverages.
Good.
Thank you.
okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. So counts 1 and 2 are 1,000, you said?
Count 1 and 2.
All right, I'll get a copy of the order. Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you for coming in on
Just
short
deal with
notice.
it.
No, thank you for having me. Fritz, I'll be seeing you soon, okay?
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready to go.
And do you have a copy? Because if you want, I think it'd be good to keep it with you. Do you have a copy
Okay, may I
of the?
see
I'll print it
David
out.
Rodriguez, please?
I'm hearing everything, and I will look at it.
Main jail, decline PD.
Okay, good afternoon, Mr. Rodriguez.
Good afternoon.
So you've been charged with the domestic battery, court finds probable cause stated. Do you have a criminal record on Mr. Rodriguez?
No record, Your Honor.
Okay, was there contact with you?
There is contact. She does not have, she's not concerned for her safety. However, the defendant is threatening the victim that he will not let her see the child because of this incident.
Okay, all right. Mr. Rodriguez, how long have you lived in South Florida?
All my life,
What type of work do you do right now, sir?
I own an investment firm.
Okay, do you have money in the bank?
Yes, sir.
Give me an approximate figure. How much do you think you have in the bank?
Let me just make one quick call.
A little over 200,000
You own land or property down here in South Florida?
on 12.
12 homes?
Yes.
All right, so, all right. Okay, sir, based on the level of violence today, facts of the case, court's gonna set your bond today. Allegedly, you punched your former wife, I believe, in the face. I'm gonna set your bond today at $7,500. Order that you have no direct contact with Barbara Leal. Don't have any contact with her directly. Don't have any contact with
Hi, is that one?
Felix Rodriguez Piloto. Don't have any contact with either person. Elio Leal also. So Elio Leal,
Yeah.
Elio Leal, Barbara Leal, and Felix Rodriguez Piloto. No direct contact with any of them. You can have indirect contact.
Sir,
Sir?
You mind?
Felix Rodriguez is my father.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Right.
Sorry about that. Hold on. Your father is Felix or Elio?
Yes. Felix.
Maybe.
Your father is
Wait, you have the
Felix?
judge call release.
Correct.
Okay. So I'm going to order
Yeah,
no
we get the
contact
judge
with
might
Elio
call
Neal,
from the bench.
Elio Leal, and Barbara Leal directly. No contact directly. You can have third-party contact because you have a child together. Go through a third party regarding seeing the child, those matters, household matters, but go through a third party, maybe a family member, all right?
Okay.
You have to stay 500 feet from Miss Leal and 500 feet from Mr. Leal at all times. That's where they live, work, go to school, and all of their property. You're not allowed to possess guns, firearms, ammunition, any other weapon while you're out on release. Now let me be clear. I'm not telling you you can't be around your child. I'm just telling you to work that out through a third party, all right? Is that clear?
Yes,
Do
sir.
you have a question? You seem like you're...
Yeah. How about, for instance, like baseball or his schooling events?
Absolutely, as long as you can stay 500 feet from Miss Leal, maybe you can work it out through a third party. You'll go to the baseball game, she won, or whatever. You just work it
Alright.
out. Look, you're going to see another judge in about a month from now, Judge McHugh, and at that time, Judge McHugh can, she can modify what I've done today, all right?
Not a problem. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Hey, sir, how you doing?
I'm well. How are you? I have Quatika Scott.
Okay.
Thank you for passing it
Mayfield,
from this
Judge.
morning so I could make it here this afternoon.
Give your name.
Sure. Chad Piotrowski on behalf of Quatika Scott.
Okay, so.
Yes.
All right, we have your attorney in court with us, and there was an issue, it got a little complicated regarding bonds. But from what I understand, sir, a bond was originally posted, then there was a change of charge, then she was rearrested or at least kept in jail. Then the bondsman gave you an affidavit which says that he would continue to stay, or he or she would continue to stay on bond, correct?
Almost correct, Your Honor. I actually appeared at arraignment yesterday with Ms. Scott with the affidavit from the bondsman in anticipation of the change of circumstances, or the change of charge, excuse me. I thought I was doing everything correctly by...
Did you get an order together?
Yes, I have an order. Can I pass it up?
Bring it up.
I'll pass up the order as well as the affidavit to remain on bond from Hector Garcia, who's the bondsman on the case.
All right. Yeah, don't wake up Carl.
That's pretty sad.
Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay. Yeah, let me just.
What's that? You got like a whole convenience store over there.
$1,000 was posted.
You can have water,
$15,000 bond was
juice,
posted.
food.
Yes, sir. 5 on each count,
Okay.
which Your Honor previously said.
Okay. Can I make a suggestion?
Absolutely.
It's a little
Wordy.
A little too wordy. I think that it's gonna get caught in the, you know. I think it needs to be boiled down a little bit better. I think you can.
Well, that's why I don't know if we can, well, frankly, I don't know if we may have to contact release or somebody at the jail to say, like, what do they need it to say to get the desired result, because I know sometimes.
Give me a quick moment. I'm gonna write this up.
We will. Okay.
Okay,
Judge, I don't think that she heard any of that. Was the mic off?
ma'am, you're good. No, she heard most of it, I think. Ma'am, you're going to be out
We
of
didn't.
jail. Ma'am, you're going to be
We
out
didn't
of
hear nothing.
Ma'am, I'll tell you. You're going to be out of jail shortly, all right? Your lawyer's working on this. He's put it all together, so you'll be out of jail shortly, probably in the next couple hours, all right?
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
All right, ma'am. Stay away from the alleged victim. Thank you.
John, who is this for?
That there may be a need for another pretrial order.
Let me see the paperwork over there.
Then it's gonna say no bond necessary on my, if I write another order, right?
Awful
There
complicated.
you
Thank you. Who do we have there in front of you right now, Mr. Miller?
Judge, this is Diana Tantalus. She's here on a capias on a DUI. We thought that the case was resolved. You were going to look into it, or someone was going to look into it. Over
Your Honor,
lunch.
when she capiased, she capiased prior to when the clerk started putting all the paperwork into the computer.
Right.
I don't know what the basis for her VOP was.
No.
And they wouldn't have attached a warrant because she wasn't arrested pursuant to a VOP warrant. She was arrested pursuant to a failure to appear warrant,
Right.
not showing up at a VOP hearing.
Right. Okay, ma'am. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you a $100 bond. All right, ma'am? Bond out. Thank you. All right? There
Make
go.
sure you check with the court.
Okay, Mr. Shea, you ready to go? Sure. Okay. Now, now see,
Slide, folks.
Christopher Stallone. Hello, Mr. Stallone.
How are you?
Good, you're here, I think, for drinking in public, I believe.
Municipal order 6.
Yes.
Sir, I'm gonna find probable cause. Mr. Stallone, let me ask you something. Are you currently employed?
Yes, I am.
What type of work do you do?
I do construction, RNCK construction.
Do you have any money in the bank?
Not really.
Okay.
Got laid off a couple of weeks ago. We go back to work on the 20th.
All right, do you want me to appoint an attorney, a special public defender to represent you today? It won't cost you anything.
Okay.
Okay,
So I can resolve this because
Sure.
yeah.
Okay, let me point, Mr. Shea, Mr. Shea, let me ask you, sir, do you wanna, just assume what
Still
let him plead no contest, wrap it up right now.
That's fine, Judge.
Sir, you wanna plead no contest, case is over with, you're out of jail today? You're not gonna have a
Yes.
trial? Okay, how do you plead, sir?
No contest.
Yeah, I'll accept that, I'll withhold adjudication, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Willie Victor?
That way, that way.
Willie Victor?
Willie!
Oh, Dad.
Where is Mr. Victor Willie?
He is present in the main and approaching.
Probably will be.
Hey, how you doing,
Right
sir?
here, sir.
Hey, Mr. Willie, are you Willie Victor or Victor Willie?
Yeah. Victor Willie.
Okay. Sir, they said 2 counts of resisting arrest and 1 count of sleeping down on the Broadwalk in Hollywood. They said you were just taking a little nap out there, and I don't know, they didn't want you to do that. So,
I don't even know Hollywood.
I know. Well, look, would you like to get out of jail today? You want to get out of here?
Yeah.
Well, if you, do you need me to give you an attorney to help you through this hearing today? I can give you a free attorney. It won't cost you anything. You want me to do that?
I don't even know we're going to die.
Okay. Do you think this needs to go over to Lerner Wren, Mr. Miller? Okay, I'm going to send this. I'm going to appoint Mr. Shate, and then I'm going to send this over to Judge Lerner Wren. All right?
Thank you, Judge. I'll try to get it this week.
Send this over to Judge Lerner Wren. Thank you very much, Mr. Willie. I'm going to send you over to another judge. She'll help you out. All right?
Judge, one moment, please.
Okay.
Okay, Judge, can we have him, public defender's
Sure.
office appointed for counts 1 and 2,
will be
please?
the public defender's office. All right? Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. And we're going to go ahead and ask for a mental health and medical
And
screen.
can I write on there, or could you write on there mental health and medical screen on Mr. Victor Willie? Thank you. Okay.
Thank you,
now,
Judge.
Thank
Okay,
you,
Mr. Willie, go back to sleep.
I see Kevin Byrne.
We'll see.
Go back to sleep.
Morning.
Okay, sir, you're here for panhandling and traffic. It says, enterprise probable cause, Kevin Scott Byrne was observed soliciting for funds again in the path of moving traffic, South Pompano Parkway. Defendant has had numerous documented warnings listed in the records. He's considered a habitual nuisance. He's, okay, so, all right, do you have any prior statements?
I
Do you have any money in the bank, Mr.
brief-
Byrne?
No, sir.
All right, how long have you lived down here in South Florida?
This time about 6 years.
Do you have any way to bond out or hire an attorney financially?
They told me that I could bond out with $25, and I brought it with me, and they put it in the machine and took it out. No, I
Okay.
don't have no money.
Right, now.
It left me
okay.
with $2.
Would you like me to appoint an attorney to represent you?
I was hoping I could resolve this right now.
Well, let's take it one step at a time. The attorney
Okay.
will not cost you anything. It's free
Yeah.
for you. Would you like me to give
Sure.
you an attorney? Okay, I'm going to appoint
Sure.
Mr. Shate to represent you, and I will. Let me ask, do you have a record of him being arrested? Right.
City's BCC number.
You need it?
Yes, please.
160692.
Last arrest was February 13th of this year.
Okay, what was that for? Do we have it?
Obstructing the highway.
Okay, so 2015, another arrest for panhandling. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set your bond at $250. I'm going to let you bond out based on your prior panhandling from this year. And the police do say this is a habitual issue, and that you've been warned on numerous occasions to stop doing it. So your bond's $250. You can bond out. Thank you.
Wow.
Go outside and have a seat, sir.
Wow.
Here we go. May I see Stephen Kovac?
Conti, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Kovac, you're here for count 3, a municipal ordinance violation. Sir, are you currently employed?
No, sir.
Do you have any money in the bank?
No, sir.
Do you have any financial means to hire your own attorney?
No, sir, I don't.
Would you like to give me to give you a free attorney for count 3? He's in the courtroom with us.
I have to talk to you about another situation.
Now, let's take it one step at a time. Would you like to have a free attorney help you through this hearing today?
Sure.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to appoint Mr. Shade. Now, what do you want to tell me about some other situation?
Yeah, you have me sentenced to BOC for another charge, and BOC don't pick you up in jail.
POC.
Oh, he's going to Broward Outreach?
Yeah, but they don't pick you up in jail.
So, okay. So, does he have anything pending now?
No, it was just this one.
Is he really going to BOC?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so, sir, if you want to plead out count 3, just plead no contest. It's over with today. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir. No contest.
And hold on, let me ask your attorney. How do you feel about this, sir?
That's fine, Judge. How is he going to get over to VOC from the jail?
I can walk there. It's right down the street. I'm in the county facility. It's right about back.
Okay.
Okay. Sir, plead no contest. Case is over with. You're not going to have a trial. You're not going to have your day in court. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
How do you
No
plead?
contest. No
All right, sir,
contest.
okay, I'll accept that. You understand you're not allowed to panhandle in traffic in Broward, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. Good luck.
Okay, sir. Does that mean I get out tonight?
You should. You should. I'm not holding you in, so whenever they let you go, all right?
Right.
All right. Thanks, sir.
Yes, sir. I think that's it. Am I correct?
I think so, Judge.
Thank you. Jeffrey Valera.
He said it's med reset.
Med
Would
reset.
the court medically reset for over a week? Would the court appoint the public defender's office? Thank you.
Well, I mean,
Judge, for future reference,
yes.
it's my understanding that you could order BSO to transport
Okay.
to BOC if you wanted to.
I could do that. I don't know if somebody else, that was count 1 and 2.
It was
so
already ordered.
It was already ordered. Okay, so let me look. You want me to appoint the public defender on Valeria? Well, I mean, I'll do it, but I'm not sure that he right this minute, I'm not sure that he qualifies, but.
No, Judge, my only concern is that those who've been medically reset for a long period of time, there's no attorney coming to the
How about
court,
we do
no
this?
notice.
I'll just put it, I'll appoint it conditionally or whatever, and then.
Provisionally,
You may
yeah.
not qualify, you may qualify, right?
I'll just write that in the order, Judge,
He
provisional.
appointed, at least provisionally, maybe. Okay, so, there we go, whoops. Okay, now, man, see, Michelle Grant? What do you have, sir?
I'm here just watching Michelle Grant's case.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
How you doing,
Possession
sir?
with intent to sell, deliver cannabis and drug paraphernalia. Court finds probable cause. Do we have any priors on Michelle Grant?
Yes, Your Honor. One moment.
Go ahead.
2006 out of Miami, possession of cannabis. 2003, resisting without violence, leaving a scene of an accident.
That was 2003.
Yes, 2002, possession of alprazolam, a year and a day state prison. 01, possession of alprazolam with a VOP, a year and a day state prison. 2000, grand theft. Is she on probation? Yes.
She's on probation over the state of California. She was placed on probation for 4 years, 2014. She said to us, oh, you know, I don't really have to do anything, I just have to call it
What's she on probation for?
DUI.
Well,
All right. Now, okay, so raise your right hand for us. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Put your hand out and tell us your name.
My name is Todd Montgomery.
Mr. Montgomery, how do you know Miss Grant?
I've known Miss Grant since high school.
Okay. And is she local? Is she from down here?
Yes.
Okay, and do you plan on bonding her out of jail today?
I really don't have the funds, but if I have to, I will try to,
Okay.
you know.
All right, Mr. Miller, anything you want to say?
Judge, Miss Grant, she's been here for 15 years. She does have strong family ties. She works as a babysitter, and she petitions. She's one of those petitioners. No money in the bank or real estate, and I guess she's going to ask her friend to bond her out.
Ma'am, I'm going to let you bond out today for $1,000. I understand you're currently on DUI probation out of California. You've gone to prison on drug charges in the past. Count one's $1,000. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I appreciate it, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Take care, Mr. Montgomery. All right, Kia Lee. Miss Lee, come on up.
Paul Ryan. Paul Ryan.
North Broward Medical Reset.
Judge, with the court,
Paul Ryan,
she's North Broward, will the court provisionally appoint us?
okay, let me check out something here. Okay.
Your Honor, I don't believe it came up yesterday. I just want to advise the court.
Okay. Gonna find probable cause on this. Go ahead.
Ms. Leith, she was arrested a week ago for possession of PvP.
Okay, which case on is that?
15-12796 CF10A.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna revoke that. I'm gonna revoke it, and then I'm gonna set her for tomorrow.
Judge, will the court provisionally appoint us?
I did.
Oh, yeah.
I will. I will.
Right there. Do you need an order to that effect? I did.
Wednesday PM on that. Thanks. Okay. Franklin Lara Sierra, Walton Ricketts, and Matthew DeMay. Please come on forward. Just line up if I called out your name. Thank you. Franklin Lara Sierra.
Spanish, Judge.
Okay, Espanol. Okay, siéntese, por favor. How about Walton Ricketts?
This President DeMay, Judge.
Hey, Mr. Ricketts, how you doing?
Not too good, Your Honor.
Oh, I know. Well, sir, I'm gonna find probable cause to DUI with an enhanced breath reading above a .20, and DUI property damage allegedly ran into a tree. Mr. Ricketts, let me look here. I'm looking at your driving record, commercial driver's license, Class A. You have some failures to appear. They're a little bit dated. They're out of New York. You do have a leaving the scene of a crash in 2006, but other than that, anything on this gentleman?
Sam Ricketts, out of state.
Mr. Ricketts, what do you do for work?
Judge, Mr. Ricketts is a union carpenter. He's a member of Local 1809 here in Fort Lauderdale. He's been in South Florida since the year 2000. He does have strong family ties. He has a little bit of money in the bank. No real estate. He's going to have to self-bond. We were hoping for a pre-trial.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to let him out on pre-trial. Sir, you need to be there tomorrow by between 8 and noon time. He's going to give you a piece of paper right there, all right?
Okay, right there.
Mr. Miller?
Yes, sir.
Can you write on there 1 and 2? Number 1, go to pre-trial. Number 2, go to DMV within 10 days, so he'll know.
Okay.
Sir, tomorrow pre-trial, 10 days, you got to go out to DMV to get another license, all right?
Okay, sir.
You're not allowed to consume any alcoholic beverages while you're out, all right? Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Sir. Okay. How about Matthew DeMay? Bonded? Okay.
Are you Matthew DeMay?
Yes, he is. Matthew DeMay, you've been bonded, sir.
Are you
Yeah,
Matthew
jail,
DeMay?
sir. Thank you.
Yeah, he's bonded.
Bond has been posted, so you'll be leaving. Thank you, Judge.
It's Emma.
Good luck. James Pender. Come on up.
William Maloney.
What happened to Mr. Pender?
Oh, I don't know.
North Broward, Your Honor. He's another medical reset.
Judge, will the court provisionally appoint us? He's been medically reset for a week.
Judge.
Pender.
Tinder?
Pender's on page 8 of my docket,
It's a
Judge,
MO.
and then we have Witten. Both of them are MO
It's a
Hollywood cases.
You put that over there.
It's a Hollywood case. Where's Mr. Pender? Do we know? Is that him?
Yeah.
Okay.
In jail.
Mr. Pender, God, you know what? We just had shaving. Okay. Just give me a moment, Mr. Pender. Have a seat. We have a little, I gotta get an attorney back in here. Sorry about that. Okay, William Maloney,
Med reset.
Med.
North Broward, Judge.
Publix, 4 bottles of wine. Okay, reset them for Wednesday PM. You got Wednesday PM right there. Fernando Wright,
Deceased.
Move for dismissal,
Deceased.
Judge.
okay, well, I believe as an officer of the court that you're telling me he's deceased. I take your word for it, but I think I need
It's on
more.
BSO picks that
Yeah,
way.
I think we need more than that. And
Your Honor, I will notify my office and we'll
Okay,
take
so-
the appropriate steps.
That's like. What do we do?
I'll be here.
No, I mean procedurally,
Procedurally, at this point, I'd ask to reset it for tomorrow.
we'll reset it for tomorrow afternoon, Wednesday PM. Okay, what about Eric Walton?
Walton's president of the main jail, Judge.
Walton, you're charged with battery on a police officer.
Are you Walton?
That's okay, I'll try that.
Battery on a police officer, false identification to a police officer, resisting arrest without violence, violating bicycle regulations. Count 5 is another burglary of an occupied dwelling, dealing in stolen property, false ownership for pawn items. 8 is petty theft. So we're just going to find probable cause. The court needs to set a bond on, well, we need to set a bond on everything. So, State, does this gentleman have any criminal record?
Yes, Judge.
Go ahead.
2009, possession of cocaine, 40 months. 07, possession of cocaine, 40 months. 03, grand theft, 2 years, HO. 99, Berg dwelling, 50 months, HO.
Okay, wait, 99 for dwelling, HO?
Yeah, 50 months prison.
Got it.
99, possession of cocaine with a VOP, 50 months. 98, possession of cocaine, carrying a concealed weapon. 89, burglary of a dwelling with assault, resisting with violence, and battery, 3.5 years state prison. 89, theft. 89, resisting without violence, loitering or prowling. 87, battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting without violence. End of record.
Got it.
Actually,
Okay.
one moment, Judge. Okay, yeah.
Got 2009, I got 1, 2, 3, 3 prior cocaines, 1 prior grand theft, battery on a police officer, misdemeanor battery, theft, loitering or prowling, Berg dwelling. He's been declared habitual offender, 2 occasions, 1 grand theft and 1 burglary of a dwelling. He's gone to prison in the past. So, Mr. Miller, is there anything you'd like to say?
Judge, Mr. Walton has been living here for 45 years. He does have family in the area, no money in the bank or real estate, and no one to help bond him out.
So the court's going to say your bond on count 1, the battery on a police officer. You have a prior bat Leo, and your prior misdemeanor battery. Count 1's $5,000. 2, false ID. That bond's $250. 3, resisting arrest without violence, ROR. Bike regulations, ROR. Burglary of a dwelling. Sir, you've already been declared a habitual offender for a prior burglary of a dwelling. You have another, so 2 prior burglary of a dwellings, prior HO designation. That bond's $25,000. Court is concerned with the safety of the community. Dealing in stolen property, $3,500 on count 6. Count 7, false ownership information, $1,000. Count 8, petty theft. That bond is $750. Thank you, sir. How about Sheldon Adderley? Sheldon Adderley.
Medical reset. Would Judge, will the court provisionally appoint us?
I will.
Thank you.
Provisionally appoint the public defender Wednesday PM. How about William Murphy?
Medical recess. Move to point.
Wednesday PM. I'll provisionally appoint for Mr. Murphy, Wednesday PM. How about Edson Valmador?
Main jail judge. He has declined the services of the public defender.
Hey, good morning, good afternoon,
Hello,
sir.
Your Honor.
Battery on a police officer carrying concealed firearm, resisting arrest. Quick finds probable cause.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Hey, do we have any, criminal, do we have a criminal record on this gentleman?
Your Honor, I don't even have I don't have any paperwork. Volmador. Volmador.
Yes, Valmador.
What was that for? Okay.
Yes, he's next.
Misdemeanor possession of marijuana in 14.
Hey, let me ask you a couple questions. How long have you lived down here, Mr. Valmador?
In South Florida and Fort Lauderdale.
South Florida.
All my life.
What do you do for work?
I help my dad at his body shop in Opelika, Florida.
Did you graduate from high school?
I didn't graduate from high school, but I got the GED program. I was in the GED program in high school.
Okay, and all right. And all right. He's not a convicted felon, right?
No, Your Honor. Oh, sorry.
Who's gonna bond you out of jail today?
Honestly, when I was downstairs, I didn't get to make any calls, and when they put me upstairs, I still didn't get to make any calls. But I have a bail bondsman. I just cannot.
You have a bail bondsman?
Yes, but I don't have the funds as of right now. But I have to make calls to see if I can.
Let me ask you this. When was the last time you worked in your father's body shop?
Last time I worked in my father's body shop, like 2 months ago, there was an incident with my car, so there was no way for me to get down to Opelika.
Well, what do you do all day if you're not working in that body shop?
I stay home with my sister.
How old is your sister?
My sister's 25.
Wait, what?
All right. All right. I'm going to set your bond on count 1 at 1,000, count 2 at 1,000, and then count 3. I'm going to set that bond at $500. Your bond's $2,500. Thank you, sir. It's based on the level of violence, your criminal record. Thank you. All right. Atimi Rizvani.
Main jail.
Yes. Yeah, who's this then?
Sir, possession of methamphetamine and anabolic steroids. Court finds probable cause. Do we have a criminal record on this gentleman?
I don't, do you have the paperwork, Eric?
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Does he? Rizvani?
How did that happen?
Okay. Go ahead.
Let me check. David. When was he arrested? Can you tell me? Patrice? Patrice? Do you have priors on this guy?
This is Atmi Rizvani, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, David. I'm sorry, when was he arrested?
What's it for?
When was he arrested?
Tampering?
With physical evidence.
No, I understand, but when was he arrested?
7279 CF, possession of methamphetamine.
Okay. Okay. What's the other case number of the tampering?
I don't know if either of them are filed.
Yes, it looks like it's filed. The tampering is 153726 CF10A, they're drug court.
Got it.
Both of them are in
Okay,
drug court.
okay, so wait.
So I'm gonna go ahead and set your
All right, so
bond
what's
at
going on?
1,000 on 1, 1,000 on 2. Revoke your bond on 157279 CF10, 153726 CF10. Both are revoked. You're gonna be held without bond. Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Do what?
No.
Yeah, you asked
Well,
your
I don't know,
attorney
hey,
to file.
Let me say
Miller,
this
does he
way.
wanna
It
go
wouldn't
into
have
SAP?
been ordered at magistrates. I
You
mean,
wanna go
if
into
I was
SAP?
there, it would never, I mean, we don't ever order anyone for drug court. I mean, they
Okay, I'm
take
gonna order,
people per
I'm gonna order
month, but I
SAP
can
for
never
him.
imagine them
There you
taking
go.
something like that. Hold on, let me. What you might want to do is see if pretrial recommended him or something.
Judge, this is Mr. Pender.
Yeah, okay, you ready to go? You ready to go, Mr. Shea?
No, they don't have to be on
Mr. James
pretrial.
Pender.
For pretrial.
So you have two separate cases of panhandling in Broward County from this year, not showing up in court. Court finds
Hold on
probable
one second.
cause.
Patrice,
And
I have to ask you something. It has to do with drug court issue. Can you please?
State, let me ask you, Mr. Pender, are you currently employed?
No, sir.
Do you have money in the bank?
No, sir.
Would you like me to would you like me to appoint a free attorney for you?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna appoint Mr. Shea to represent you on these. Your bond is 100 on count 1, 100 on count 2. And I'm gonna remind you, sir, you're not allowed to panhandle in traffic in Broward County, all right? Thank you.
All right. All right.
Paraphernalia?
No felony, drug
Possession, controlled substance. Without
Okay, may I see
restriction.
Randolph
But
Witt?
how does it get to the drug court? How does it, what I'm trying to figure out is how it gets there. Who sends it there?
Mr. Whitten? This is Mr. Whitten, Judge. Good morning.
Someone from pretrial?
Okay, Mr. Whitney, you're here for sleeping on city property. Would you like to resolve your case today?
Yes.
Would you like me to appoint an attorney to help you through this hearing?
I'd like to resolve the case.
Well, I have an attorney here. Do you need his help?
I guess.
Okay. Mr. Shade, if he wants to plead no contest, I'm going to go ahead and withhold adjudication.
That's fine. The
Okay.
clerk's office.
So, how do you plead, sir?
No contest.
Okay, I'll accept that. I'll withhold adjudication. Good luck, Mr. Whitten, all right?
Okay. Go ahead and have a seat outside, sir. You're finished. They're gonna take you back to the infirmary.
Okay. Now, I think we're ready to do, Mr. Miller, you have people over there. You want to go ahead?
I got a handful of folks, Judge.
think that's
Joseph
it.
Serace.
Who's that?
Judge, Mr. Serace was here this morning. He pled out counts 3 and 4. It was what was it? A couple of misdemeanors. One of them was a possession of weed. Withholding court costs on those. These are holding him. I think one of them's a trespass. He's been here for about 4 days.
I just want to get it over with, sir. I don't get it over with.
I don't understand it. Is he on their docket
No, what I
now?
would do is I would contact
He's on the second
Judge,
look docket, Judge.
Call
Oh,
Oscar
I see
Schneider.
it. Got it.
So counts 1 and 2 are on the second look docket. We took care of counts 3 and 4 this morning.
Serace, this is resisting arrest and trespassing. You want to resolve it right now? Plead no contest like you did this morning?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand we're not going to have a trial? You're not going to have your day in court? You're
Yeah,
not going to have your
no
opportunity to tell your side of the story? It's wrapped up
Yes,
right
sir.
now. How do you plead?
No contest.
I'll withhold adjudication. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. You're done. Now you're going home.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Daniel Luna, Judge, he's here on a second look. I believe it's a trespass.
Serace,
Last week, I think the court was trying to plead him out, and there were some issues. I've spoken to him at length this afternoon. I feel that he is ready to go forward,
Mr. Luna,
advising me that,
would you like to plead no contest to trespassing today?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me find it. One second. You understand, sir? We're not going to have a trial. The case is over with right now.
Yes, sir.
Are you on probation anywhere, sir?
No, sir.
No? How do you plead?
No contest.
I'll withhold adjudication. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
okay,
What else
that's
do you
it.
have
You're
over
done.
there?
That's it. Stephen Cassidy? Not sure why Mr. Cassidy is here.
Sir, assault on a police officer, disorderly intoxication. Give me a quick moment while I read this.
It's Luna, I mean. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Go radio check. 6 for movement.
Yeah, I don't.
You're a magistrate, gas 1098.
Yeah, Judge,
I have no
you'll
idea.
get to the PC, but I'm looking at it. I have no offer at this time.
For movement, 5th floor movement. Fifth floor movement, be advised that your rate is 1098.
Just give me a quick moment. Yeah, hey, sir, let me ask you, how long have you been down in South Florida, Mr. Cassidy?
January
What'd you
of
come,
2000.
what'd you come down here for?
Opportunity, weather, and...
Do you have family
pretty
down
much-
here?
No, I do not.
Where's your family?
In Syracuse, New York.
I'm concerned about you because it just seems like you got a pretty bad controlled substance issue. Does your family know you're on the street down here?
Yes, they do.
Would they?
Yep.
I mean, would they help you out? Would they get you back to Syracuse?
No,
if
they would not.
They wouldn't.
No.
Oh. Do you have any friends down here? Anybody you could stay with?
I do with people from AA, but I haven't been showing up in the last couple months.
Let me ask you this. I just as soon, for the time being, let you sober up. Would you like to go into the drug treatment program in the jail?
No, I would not.
I'm
no.
afraid if you go back out there, you're not going to last very long. I'm concerned about you. All right? I mean, I read the report. I mean, this is pretty serious stuff. I mean...
It just happened to be I was drunk and I was in a bad mood.
No, I know, but it goes beyond that. It goes beyond that. I'm going to let you go see your judge. Thank you, Mr. Cassidy. Thank you. All right, now.
And that clears us at the main judge, except for Mr. Laura Sierra, who is Spanish language.
Okay. Did you call for Spanish, man? Okay. We call for Spanish. It's going to be a couple of minutes here. Okay. Okay. These are for you. There you go. Now, do we have any that are 30 days that we can call? Hey, there's Miss. How you doing? Do any 30 days?
Quarter till yet. 1 moment, Judge.
Just give us a quick moment.
Surely.
Oh, Patrice, I did mention what you said yesterday when she got here. I passed it along. She didn't know what I was talking about. Okay, Gauze, I don't even know why. I don't know why Gauze is here. Judge Singala gave him, Judge Singala granted an ROR and put him on pretrial release yesterday.
Okay, so.
I don't know, again.
Gauze, where's Gauze?
Conti, Your Honor.
Right here, sir.
Gauze, did Judge Singala release you from custody yesterday?
Oh,
yes.
Okay, he's just here because of the misdemeanor case. I don't understand why they send the felony cases. I know they do. I don't know why they do.
The misdemeanor case, Tyrone Gauze.
They send it here because I guess he has a bond on a loitering and prowling, and he's been RO1
So I'm
on
going
the
to
felony.
release you ROR on the misdemeanor so you can get out of jail, all right?
All right, Your Honor. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Gauze released felony. I'm going to rip up.
Darius German can be ROR'd.
German, where's German?
Conti.
So you're going to be released on your own recognizance. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, go ahead, Steve.
Gonzalez can be Yasminda. Gonzalez can be ROR'd.
Yasminda Gonzalez.
Gonzalez Foran, Your Honor.
Ma'am, you're going to be released on your own recognizance today, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes.
Your Honor, Foran had a rouser, racer. He's in court.
He's been filed on. And Watson and Vance have been reset, or second looks.
They are what now?
Watson and Vance are second looks.
Okay, so let me look at Roger Racer. Roger Racer, I see information filed honoring a forged instrument and grand theft, Mr. Afsal. So the court will deny it on Roger Racer.
Come here, Watson.
There you go. Okay, where's Byron Watson?
North Broward.
Got it. Hey, Mr. Watson.
Yes, sir. How you doing today, Your Honor?
I'm great. What about you?
I'm blessed.
Okay. How come you haven't bought it out of jail yet?
I don't have family that has income. I was in DCF.
How long have you been in jail?
Approximately 13 days, sir.
Well, where are you going to go when you get out of jail? Where are you going to stay?
I am going 870 Northwest 33rd Terrace in Lotta Hills.
Who lives there besides you?
Rochelle Hemans, Yvonne Smith. They took care of me when I was going to school for my independent living check. We have an agreement.
You have a chance.
Does he have any priors?
As far as Broward, resisting without violence last year, resisting without violence, disorderly conduct 2011. I don't know if he has priors in other places.
He's not a sex offender, though, right?
I don't think so.
Bond is set at ROR pretrial. So you're going to have to report to pretrial release tomorrow
Watson.
between 8 and noon time. downtown
Yes,
Fort
sir.
Lauderdale. You're gonna have a
Yes,
drug.
sir.
So
You're
just
gonna
listen.
have a drug and alcohol evaluation, and
Yes, sir.
you're gonna have to fly the straight and narrow. All right, sir. Thank you.
I will, sir. God bless. Oh, man. I opened everything up for you.
All right, where's Henry Vance? Henry Vance?
Yes, yes, sir.
Hello,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
You're here for a cocaine possession. How come you've not bonded from the jail yet, sir?
Yeah.
I don't have any monetary funds upon me. I work every day, so
What type of work you doing?
I do construction work and I scrap with my cousin
How long have you lived down here in South Florida?
all my life, sir.
Where'd you go to high school?
I went to Ely High School.
Your Honor, Mr. Vance is just not a good candidate for pretrial. Well, let's see. He had a possession of PVP declined just a couple months ago. Before that, 2011, possession of cocaine, VOP. 2010, 2 counts of delivery of marijuana with a VOP. Before that, one moment.
But I have changed a lot, sir.
No.
I work it.
2007, possession of firearm by convicted felon, possession of cocaine, possession of heroin, possession of alprazolam, possession of MDMA, just under 2 years in state prison. 02, delivery of cocaine, 30 months state prison as a habitual offender. 01, possession of cocaine, 29 months. 01, possession of cocaine, 29 months. 01, delivery of cocaine with a VOP, 29 months. 96, possession of cocaine with intent with a VOP, 24 months. 97, fighting or baiting animals, 24 months. 95, resisting with violence, battery on a law enforcement officer, possession of cocaine with the VOP, 24 months state prison.
So I'm going to deny the motion, release your ROR. You're going to have to go see your trial judge, all right?
Yes, sir, but can you? Is there anything you can do for me, Mr. Hurley? I really
I'm going to let you go see your trial judge, sir. I think based on your record, that's probably the appropriate way to go. Thank you.
All right.
Go ahead.
Judge Hurley.
Go ahead.
You have a Lauren Aceto at North Broward. She needs a medical reset on the second look.
Got it. Okay, thank you. Now,
Judge Hurley? Oh. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I just had one more. I didn't know if you were done.
Who do you have?
Oh, I'm sorry. Peterson, Bradley. Stand right here.
Can I do one more? Yes. Bradley Peterson?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Cancel magistrate. Thank you.
Telling you right now, Judge. And
Yes.
yeah. I think he has no ties.
Okay, how long have you been down here in South Florida, Mr. Peterson?
Only a week, Your Honor.
And where'd you come from?
Delaware.
And why did you come down here to South Florida?
I came here to ride racehorses, sir.
Okay, and are you doing that while you're down here? Have you been doing that?
When I first got here, all my things were stolen from the racetrack, so I was in the process of trying to get my stuff back.
Where are you going to live while you're out?
To be honest, Your Honor, after all this happening, I think I might go home.
Okay.
I've got family I have family that will buy me a ticket to go home until I can repurchase my equipment again.
Well, something's not adding up, Judge. Well, I know a little bit about horse racing, and I'm going by the booking sheet that says he's 5'8", 135. I've never seen a jockey.
Well, it could be a trainer.
He said he was
No.
racing horses.
No, sir, I'm an exercise rider. I work in the morning.
Well, all right.
Eric.
It's kind of unusual.
Eric.
The amount he allegedly.
He gained weight in jail.
And obviously they can't put those back on the shelf. Well, they're not supposed to. So it's a lot of food he allegedly took. All right. You don't have any place to stay, do you, when you get out?
No, sir.
Courtroom.
That's the only thing I looked into. I was told that there's the VOC that I can stay until I get a bus ticket. That's my plan, honestly.
Hold on one moment, sir.
About 303.
Stand by a moment, Mr. Peterson. I'll be right back with you. You ready to go?
Okay.
Ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
I think you were in here earlier, right?
Yes, Your Honor, I was in the morning.
All right. Let me see here. Now, how about Franklin Lira Sierra?
Franklin de la Sierra.
Sir, good afternoon.
Buenas tardes, señor.
You're charged with operating with the
La acusación que tiene es conducir con una licencia suspendida.
So your bond today
Su fianza
will be
hoy,
$250.
$250, señor.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Wait, how much? I'm not understanding. ¿Cuánto es?
250.
150.
Dos. 150.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, I thought I was calling Nicole. She's in for
And we are 1098 at the main.
Thank you.
May I be excused?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Overtime.
Thank you.
Could you transfer me to Sarah Melvin, please? Thanks.
Scott? Quatito?
Yeah.
Quatito Scott?
Got it.
Okay, Quatito Scott was actually, she should have never been on the docket. She was
Hey,
remanded
I know in the
by
past,
Judge
like, we've
yesterday.
Right.
In court. The COC cases was served on her, to remand her on the aggravated battery.
Right.
And which mean at that time, the bond is no longer that original charge in there. So, again, it's your choice, but she was remanded by her division judge yesterday.
BSO picks his
This matter
reflect.
should have never been brought before the magistrate judge, period. He wanted her on a no bond and he remanded her in custody yesterday. So I'm not sure, who came in here but the order, and they served her with the COC in
Right.
court yesterday.
Right.
So your order, which has the previous charge, would actually be voided because number one, no, this is not the charge anymore, and the bond that she bonded out on was this charge. So the only thing.
See, because I guess the issue at this point is.
That he's going to remain on the bond on that count.
If he remains on the bond, it's not that count anymore. It's not that count anymore. Once they COC'd it, it's not that charge that he bonded her out on anymore. But once Judge Backman, once she saw her division judge, he remanded her into custody and wanted her held on a bond. So that's this order.
Yeah.
So, but she should have never been.
I could show, it'd be so.
Let me see that order. We just check it out.
She's on a no bond because she was served in court yesterday. No, they did this yesterday. Right, but he's on the original charge. That charge is no more because they COC'd and brought her back to her husband on no bond. But she's she came in to look him, she should have been told no to come.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
She's entitled to bond on this type
All
of
right.
charge.
Yeah. No.
She,
That would.
yeah,
That.
she would have been, but her judge, for whatever reason, back then, found
I got a feeling, this is like form over substance. I don't think that's what he meant.
Okay, I will.
I think he meant that she could bond out. I don't think he meant to hold her without bond.
But that's what the order says at the bottom, defendant be held no bond.
He,
The man be held no bond.
Say,
he
I mean,
can't.
technically that's correct, but I don't think that's what the judge meant.
Just give me one moment.
I don't
He
think
didn't
that's
have
what
to
the judge
remand
meant.
it, right?
Yeah, but there's a lot of There's just so much confusion going on about this stuff.
He could have did a COC and set a bond in court.
He's not allowed to. He could have done anything. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of confusion going on. A judge can do anything they want. What's legal is you can't legally hold someone no bond on something like that.
Aggravated battery.
Well, the order that you did, you want her ROR pretrial memo?
Well, no, if I ROR, she's not gonna get credit for time served on that count, and that'll really be in.
But that's what I'm saying. And she shouldn't be.
No,
Well,
just give
hold
her
on.
credit for the bond that she put up on count one.
He can't because it's not that charge anymore.
You can absolutely
No,
order them
that
to.
we had an affidavit there's an affidavit that the bondsman's gonna remain
course
on the
you can.
bond. That's why they have affidavits, for that purpose.
Exactly. And you can.
Affidavit from the bond previously posted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Defendant to be released, that's what the order is say. Not all that, I don't have an order in front of me, but.
Not all that what?
This is not, because this is not the charge.
It's overcomplicating the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's not that kind.
This is not the charge.
Let me look.
The charge now is what?
This court acknowledges that the defendant had previously posted a bond in this matter. There has been a change of charge regarding count one. Garcia bail bonds will remain on bond on count one. Therefore, the defendant should be released on all accounts without delay. Also place the defendant, I don't know, it seems like pretty darn clear, no?
I mean, did the jail return the bond when they changed the charge? Did they return the bond to the bondsman on count one? Because if they still have the bond,
But like his order says robbery. I mean, not robbery, his order says, the first charge, what was it, firearm or something?
no, it was aggravated battery, and it's still aggravated battery.
Okay, so maybe you could change the, maybe if you just change what the charge
With
is.
firearm.
Look,
where does it say that?
Whatever it was COC to.
Sheila, at the
And
end
they
of the
have to
day,
change- they have to put the change
the
in
sheriff's
So is that
office-
what the problem is?
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Sheila, is that what the problem is? That the charge is stated wrong?
The charge looks, yeah, he has the first original.
Okay, well, you're not explaining that to him. Judge, you have to change the wording of the charge.
But he's saying remain on the bond. And the bond
I know,
is
Sheila,
not
but
discharged.
all right.
Judge,
Why we just didn't do an order to say pretrial memo, let her be released pretrial?
because no,
Isn't that what my order says? She has a right.
she's,
If he wants on M, all he had to do is say release
Right.
defendant with the
If you
charge.
give me the paper.
The COC.
no, because
Just
she's
say
not,
pretrial memo.
because he didn't want her ROR like that. There's,
I don't want to ROR, because then she won't get credit for time served being on that won't give her credit for time served.
For
so-
what, the one day, because she just got remanded
It's not the-
yesterday?
No.
Sheila,
Isn't she keeping that $15,000 bond that was taken before? The bondman says so. It's not-
this is,
The $15,000 bond is not gonna be surrendered because he wants to keep it and apply it to the new
Okay.
change of charge.
Is it just I need to change the wording on the top charges there? If that's it, you give it back to me, I'll modify it right now.
that's what she was,
We'll work this out. Okay, so now, okay, now, Therese, did you find anything out on our friend? Tell me about Mr., what's his name? Stephen Cassidy. Oh, you're right, Bradley Peterson.
Yes, sir. Can I speak for Your Honor?
Okay, 4 states. Okay,
July of this year, he had a warrant for receiving stolen property. The case appears to still be open. That charge was 2 counts of receiving stolen property, 1 count of filing a fictitious report with law enforcement.
Hey, it's Eric. I was just.
By entering a structure. That was July of this year. Prior, after that, he had theft of movable property and receiving stolen property in August of this year. Those are pending out of New Jersey.
All right, let's stop right there. Sir, you've got a criminal record. You got a bunch of theft cases pending out of New Jersey, and now allegedly you're down here doing it. I'm not going to change your bond. I'm going to leave it the way it is. Thank you. Okay, so thank you. All right, so that's it. That's a wrap. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Not doing
The
anything.
change because of the new bond schedule, it's a no bond
Thank you, Mr.
to be set at first appearance. So
Is this yours?
an affidavit that he would stay on. I'm telling the judge.
I don't know. Wasn't sure body wasn't there. I don't know. Thank you, everyone. Santoro. Thank you. We'll see everyone back here tomorrow morning, bright and early, 8:30. Thank you. We're out.